Following is a non-profit fan-based project. Metroid is copyright Nintendo and Nintendo EAD. Metroid Prime is also copyright Retro Studios. Please support the official release. I'm dead. Hello everyone, this is the Fifth Eye Gamer. Last time we took on the complete tour of Sanctuary and Temple Grounds, and we got 100% completion, as you can see here. All that's left is to take care of some last-minute lingering details. And one of them would be the Emperor Ring we saw at the very end of the last one. Now then. Object analysis complete. This is the core of the final Dark Energy Collector. The last collection of planetary energy lies within the core. When we place it within the energy transfer module for Return to Aether, this world will become heavily unstable. Okay, let's get this over with. Well, certainly a lot of phazon around here. Okay. Now then, just have to... Oh boy! Well then. Let's do this. I know you want some of this, big boy. No. Look at all the tentacles. Of course it had to be tentacles. Alright. Empowering body. Ruler of the Ing Horde. Target is drawing energy from unstable energy control. Eliminating target's connection to the energy may be an effective strategy. Bioscans indicate that this is the eldest, strongest Ing in the Horde, the Alpha and the Omega. It has absorbed enormous amounts of phazon energy into its body, mutating itself in the process. Apparently, its power is not enough for the creature, it is now siphoning energy from the final energy controller. Alright. Emperor-Ing Head, Ruler of the Ing Horde. Target will form numerous tentacles defense, eliminating them to weaken its defenses. Like its brethren, the Emperor Ing is a metamorph. It has molded itself around the precious energy controller and will defend it to the death, using its own body as a shield and a weapon. Destroy the tentacles it generates to weaken the creature and its defenses. One down. Ah, man, I can't hold the lock, can I? Phase on. Miss me! Ow! Okay. Wait, what the? Nope. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Alright, that should be the next part. The Emperor Ing Eye. Unstable Ing biomass. Central Eye is protected by a potent barrier shield. Shield does not provide complete coverage, however. The Emperor Ing has exposed its main eye, from which it can fire powerful energy beams. It is protected by a barrier shield, although not completely. The eye can be locked onto, but only direct shots will get past the shield. 1, 2, 3. Last minute frag. One down. Ow. Alright. That takes care of that. Sorry, not in the mood to get violated. Right. One more down. Okay. Arm between me and this thing. now it's time for the eye again. One more! And that's that. Okay, next phase. Oh, erecting a cocoon around yourself. You're gonna have to make this a bit quick. Both all the noxious gas spraying out. Okay. Alright. Morphology, Emperor Ing Chrysalis, regenerating Ing Ruler. Target's regen shell is magnetically charged. 11 weak points have been detected. Target them with concussive blast to shatter the regen shell. The heavily damaged Emperor Ing has entered a regenerative state inside the durable healing shell. Tactical scans have detected 11 weak points on the magnetically charged shell. Spider Bolt travel is possible on the shell surface. Damage the weak spots with explosives, crack the shell, and expels the enemy within. Ugh. Well, that's certainly a thing. Okay. That should take care of you. Okay. That takes care of another one. Okay. Hey! Alright. Let's see, where's the next attack coming from? Well, wasted that one. Or not. Alright. Thank you! Now then. Alright. That takes care of you. Alright. Get some missiles back. And another spot down. Alright! One more, this should do it. Come on. And it's done. Alright. Last form. Alright. Okay. Man, you are one big, ugly warrior Ing. Of course. What'd you expect from the big thing? Miss me. Mutate Emperor Ing, Ultra Ruler of the Ing Horde. Further phase on mutation of the Emperor Ing has occurred. The creature seems to only take damage when its heart is light or dark. Find a way to change the heart to one of these colors. Further exposure to phasons mutated the Emperor Ing. Creature's energized heart is unstable. Being swaps the polarity can damage the heart. Overloading the heart with energy may cause it to exceed critical mass. Okay? Okay, just gotta be careful. Alright. Ow, man, that stung. Okay, just gotta wait. More. Alright. Let's see. Close. Ow. Miss me. Alright, let's try this again. Wide. Miss me. Alright. Let's see. That should bring it back to normal. Right. Well then. Ah. Ow. Alright, he's back to normal. In the mouth. Well, he's certainly feeling that one. Oh, yeah. Alright. Gonna be that way, huh? Alright. Oh, you can... Well... Alright. Let's focus. Ow! And that was... Okay. Alright, just open wide and eat that! Right in the mouth! Oh yeah! You're going down! Yeah! That's more like it! Ay! Sorry about that. Well, this thing's gone. And there's nothing left between me and the energy. So, let's take it and get out of here. Preferably before other Aang decide to show up. At this point, my beam ammo no longer matters. You'll see why real soon. And there. Okay. Alright. Without planetary energy, this thing can't hold itself together. Yep, I've overstayed my welcome. Time to get out of here. Okay. There's our target. Let's go! Now, just drop down here. Alright. Okay, down we go, and we're out. Alright then. Now we just need to find a way out of here, which should be a pretty quick jog. Alright. Well, here we are. Now then, if I recall correctly, there should be a... Wait. What's all that Phazon doing here? Oh, crap. It's you. Alright, I'll entertain you one last time. How about a front row seat to ownage before the world ends? Alright. New creature, Dark Samus, supercharged with Phazon energy. Target's Phazon energy weaponry and defense systems are at full power. Phazon exposures render Dark Samus invisible to your Dark Visor. Scans indicate that Dark Samus has absorbed tremendous levels of Phazon into her body. Too much, perhaps. She can vent Phazon energy in the form of destructive blasts and protective shields. Doing so will help her maintain stability. Exposure to Phazon render her invisible to the Dark Visor. These new abilities, combined with already formidable arsenal, will place Dark Samus at the highest level, start level. Yeah! Okay. Okay. Alright. Eat that! Oh, great. You're ready to fire again. Ah! Eat that! That too! Let's make this quick. No, you don't! Alright! Dark Samus, unstable Phazon energy form. Target generates shield immune to all forms of attacks at Phazon energy. Draw and expel Phazon for use as a weapon. Dark Samus is temporarily being a purely unstable Phazon energy. She can generate a shield that is invulnerable to all attacks save one. Blast the Phazon energy itself. Use your charge beam to collect Phazon energy as she expels and fires back at her. Direct hits will overload and disrupt her essence. Alright. Let's do this. That should be the last one. Here we go. Ah! I need to get some room between me and her. Stay locked. Eat that! Alright. What now? Okay, we can keep doing this as many times as it takes. Alright, bring it on! Miss me! Here we go! Ah! Missed! Here we go! That hurt! Come on! You can do better than that! You missed! Okay, we can keep doing this as many times as it takes. Alright. We can do this all day, and you would still be not real much closer to beating me. That wouldn't be fun. Here we go! Ah! Phazon Sting! Ugh! Here we go! Take that! Alright. Yeah, I'm sticking to the power beam for this, because I need a full charge in order to keep this thing suppressed. Eat it! Yeah, Dark Samus is going to try to vent it in any way she can. You missed! Whoop, 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 whoop. Here we go! Ah, what the? How did that? Here we go! Eat it! Alright. Yeah, it's about that time again. And to the face! Alright. Take that! Alright, next shot should be fatal. If you got any other attacks that you can use, now would be the time to whip them out. Okay. Game over! You are done! Yeah, that's what I thought. Did you actually think I would let you get away with harassing me like this? Especially when the world is crumbling around me? I'm warning you. Touch me, and I will blow your brains out where you stand. You really want to do this, don't you? Okay. You asked for it. Killing in 3, 2, 1. Oh, wait. Looks like you're self-cleaning. Oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm in the middle of crumbling planet. No. Yeah, that's the way I used to get in here. Blocked off. And the Ing are basically trying to take me with them. This can't be good. Wait. Is that? Yes! Alright, we're out of here. Come on. Open up. Yes! Alright. Now then, I think I'll take a picture. Because no one's gonna believe this happened without it. Well, that would be enough testimony. Victory, babies! Yeah! Huh? What the? They're trying to get out? Well, doesn't look like they're getting anywhere. Bye-bye, Dark Aether. Yeah. That was worth Exterminatus. Okay, that should finish getting the people of Aether squared away. And there, all the planetary energy has been returned. Mission complete. And with Dark Aether annihilated, I don't need the light suit anymore. Guess Umos brought the whole crew out to greet me. Akol, Olir, you, and all your brethren can rest in peace. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a file to report. Thank you all, everyone. Well, it's been a while since I could let my hair out, so why not? That's more like it. Well, guess this is it. It's been real, Aether, but I've got business to take care of and bounties to hunt. Well, see ya. And if the space pirates ever decide to come back, you know where to find me. Well, that's it for Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. With that mission complete, Aether and Town 4 are free of Phazon corruption. But that begs the question, what is Phazon? Where does it all come from? And more importantly, is this truly the last you've seen of Dark Samus? For those of you who've played the final game in the series, Corruption, those questions have already been answered. Well, this was arguably quite a jump in difficulty from Prime. Had to bust my butt off taking care of everything, and I almost died. A technical failure in a previous video forced me to re-record everything, but I think I did a pretty good job all throughout. Well then. I I can understand why Nintendo wanted to be creative with this. Rehashing same content over and over just winds up getting tiring after a while. Retro Studios probably felt the same way and decided to mix things up a bit. But trust me, we're not done here. Not by a long shot. Of course, some things didn't exactly gel with the fan base or Nintendo's expectations, beam ammo being one of them. So we probably won't be seeing that in future installations. Super missiles and power bombs, those things have ammo, even regular missiles. Sorry about that. Yeah. You know, that comes back to a certain point. Metroid Prime Federation Force. Me, personally, I'm not going to be playing it, but I understand that certain people would want... I'm not going to bash them for their opinion. I don't have a particular opinion of the game, but those who just go on hating it because it's not the Metroid they want. Just like with Sonic Boom, people know how to blow things way out of proportion. I've seen it. I've been there. And I know that you can only do so much to please the fans. Sometimes you have to get creative, and sometimes you just find that what the fans don't want may actually be not that bad after all. And it could actually be welcome if all things go well. Federation Force could be like that, but who's to really say? Honestly, I don't really know. Look at me just rambling on. Well, with 2 games under my belt, Corruption is the last one to go. Don't worry. We'll be taking care of it real soon. For now, this is the Fifth Eye Gamer, signing off. Let's see our final report. There we are. Total time 1043, percentage complete 100%. Oh yeah! What the? Oh, right. I'll be seeing you again real soon. Be ready for it.